One of the questions I'll ask right on my consult is, have you done coaching or therapy? And are you currently in coaching or therapy? And I'll ask for the same reason. I'm like, okay, great. Like, let me know what you're doing there so that I'm not stepping on any toes, because that's obviously the last thing I want. And then my next question would be, okay, well, where do you see me complementing this? Like, what do you need from me exactly? And then we can have a discussion about that. And am I that guy? Is that something I can provide? Is it something I want to provide? Um, so yes, you as the, client are the one who has to own that and say, okay, here's what I'm doing with my therapy. I'll give you an example. Um, One of my clients was dealing with trauma and working with this therapist on regulation techniques, how to regulate himself. So once he got to a really good spot there, I think they're only meeting maybe now like once a month. What he wanted was like, okay, now that I'm okay and I have these techniques, I want some coaching on going forward. Okay, like now what? He had gone through some trauma and it's kind of wanted to like rebuild his life. Okay, so the rebuilding the life part was me. And so he came and saying, okay, these are like, I'm learning all my emotional regulation techniques and I'm dealing with the trauma with my therapist. So we don't need to deal with that, Michael. We can deal with the future. And that's kind of how, that's an example of how it worked really, really well.